It looks like it's working. I'm hoping it's working. I've been having a freaking ball. Not a ball. I'm pissed because my last recording failed to record. And that's why I'm late on these recordings. So I apologize if anybody's watching these. Well, we're gonna be going back through what I've already gone back through before, so, for me. This will be your first time, but sorry it's late. So, I got to where the mom was at. This is the latest, I think. It's Saturday. Natsuki's coming over again. I'm stressing out like it's the festival all over again. Let me go ahead and just explain to you that the Halloween party is going to come over. I'm not going to do a recording of the Halloween episode. I will leave a little, whatever you call them, those little exclamation marks on the edge of the video that will link you to the Halloween episode I already made. They're the same, so they don't change no matter what. So, in fact, let me just go ahead and skip. Okay. Mainly just because my house is a mess. Alright, well, I have an hour before Natsuki gets here. Better get to cleaning. Or not. I reluctantly head to the door to let Natsuki in. Hey, where was her voice? Hey! Natsuki, you're an hour early. So, why does it matter? Well, I step out the way of the door frame and point towards my living room. I was gonna clean, was being the key word. Okay, I see your point. That is messy. Oh, be quiet. Natsuki laughs and jokingly jabs me in the arm. Alright, well come on, we don't have all day. So, kind of give you a little bit of an update, she kind of has a smoker voice. I'm coming. Natsuki steps aside and heads straight for the kitchen. She wastes no time plopping her bag of supplies down and getting straight to work. I brought everything we need, so we don't have to go out shopping this time. Yeah. What are we making exactly? I was thinking cookies this time. I love cupcakes, but let's switch it up a bit. Sounds good to me. Alright, you can do the frosting. I'll do the dough. Why can't I do the dough? Because I don't trust you with the dough. Besides, frosting is the best part of the cookies. I don't see why you're complaining. She's afraid I'll fuck the pie, if you ever watched American Pie. She knows what the dough is all about. Alright, fine. Frosting that needs powdered sugar and butter. And milk. Yes, and milk. Mix the sugar and butter first, then beat in the milk. Don't do it all at once. I hear you. I rush into Natsuki's bag and pull out the necessary ingredients. Trays are under the oven, by the way. I figured. Just making sure. I pull a large mixing bowl out of the cupboards and began making the frosting. Sugar and butter, just like she said. Beat the milk. Once it's finally done, she grabs some pumpkin-shaped cookie cutters from her bag and begins making little pumpkin-shaped cookies. That's a lot less dough than last time. Well, this is only for us. We don't have to cater for an entire crowd this time. Thank God. You could say that again. Have you noticed how tense the library literature club has been? Of course I have. Anyone with half a brain could. It's all because of that stupid festival. The festival. We share a groan. Thanks for sticking up for me, though. It's a real bro of you. I know I was being mean to Monica, and I'm not proud of it. Well, you apologized, yeah? I did, but everything's still so awkward. Yeah, that is a problem. Well, I just say give it time. The Halloween party's a couple of days. I'm sure everyone will be less tense after a night of partying. I guess you're right. It just sucks that we have to deal with all this. You could say that again. I do appreciate it, though. It's really nice of you. Natsuki looks up at me. Our eyes meet, but only for a split second before she turns away. Don't mention it, Natsuki. Ding! Looks like the cookies are done. Guess that means I better get back to the frosting. Here, let me see how you're doing. Natsuki walks over to the workstation and inspects the bowl. Not bad. Practice makes perfect, eh? Natsuki snickers and jokingly rolls her eyes. Add in the food coloring now. I'll get to work on the chocolate. On it. Took me about 20 minutes, but Natsuki and I have finally frosted and decorated the cookies, so they look like little pumpkins. With the sheets of cookies laid out on the table, Natsuki and I take a step back and admire our hard work. The best part of cooking, admiring your creation. Isn't the best part eating it? Actually, yeah, you're right. Speaking of which, Natsuki snatches a cookie off the tray and shoves it into her mouth. Hey, I thought that was for the party. Natsuki just smiles at me. Fine, then I'll take one. Go ahead, they won't know. I grab a cookie and take a bite out of it. Holy crap. I outdid myself with the frosting. Natsuki jabs me in the arm. Screw you. I laugh and Natsuki joins in. After grabbing one more cookie, we start packing away. Alright, Salty, I'll see you later. I'll take the cookie and I'll meet you in school tomorrow, okay? Oh, I thought I was gonna walk with you from your house. Nah, I'll meet you at school. Okay. Natsuki starts off and I close the door behind her. She's such a bro. It's like Natsuki's like the kind of girl you'd want to hang out with and just like go to parties. She'd be like your wingman, you know? That was a bit weird. Oh well, I still had a lot of fun. Man, I really need to find some excuses for us to bake stuff together. So, I think this was supposed to be the intermission before the Halloween party. And we're not going to be doing the Halloween. So this should be new to me. Hopefully everything I am recording now is correct. Yeah, okay, this is where we need to be. Ring! Yeah. What is that noise? Oh, it's my phone. Someone's calling me. I try to look at the caller ID, but my vision is still blurred, considering I just woke up. Whatever. I better answer them, whoever they are. Hello? Hi, sweetie. Who is this? It's your mom, sweetheart. Mom? Oh, hey, Mom. I quickly stood up in my bed. Sorry, I literally just woke up. Salty, it's 12 o'clock. Is it? I turn my head and examine the alarm clock next to my bed. Oh, yeah, geez. What time did you go to bed exactly, young man? I don't know, maybe 3? It's not like I can be blamed. It's such a late night, giving our party. Still, maybe it's better not to mention yesterday's events just yet. Yesterday's party? So this was after the Halloween party? I guess he's trying to hide it because they snuck into school. Salty. Hey, it's Saturday. That doesn't matter. If you just keep going to bed that late, you're gonna completely mess up your sleep schedule for the entire week. Well, if it's any consolation, I've been going to bed at 10 on school days. I hear Mom sigh on the other end. Just go to bed at a reasonable time tonight, okay? Duly noted. I'm gonna stay up and watch anime and play video games. Good. So how's the trip been going? Overall, not bad. My client has been a headache the past few days, though he can't make up his mind about anything. Decisive people are the worst. Anyway, I was just calling to see how you are. I'm still alive, yep. Always reassuring to hear. Her dry tone makes me laugh. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Oh, before I forget, the reason I called you. I put some more money in the bank account. You know how to withdraw it, right? Seeing as I'm born in the 21st century, yes. Just checking. Anyway, spend it wisely because I'm not sure when I'll be able to top you up. Suddenly I hear someone call her name in the background. Sorry, sweetheart, I have to go. I'll call you later. Love you. Love you too, Mom. Bye. Bye-bye. Yay! Cock. She hands up and I left sitting in my bed all alone. Alone. Sigh. Wish I had a Natsuki in my hands or whatever. I don't feel like moving. I just want to sink in my bed and I fall back asleep. But I can't bring myself to fall asleep again. I'm tired, but not tired enough to go back to sleep. Basically, I'm lazy. Is there anything productive I could do today besides playing games or reading manga? I could go to the library. Productive, salty, productive. The library is not a productive place for you. All you do is read. Well, Mom said she put some money in my account. I guess I could go get some, just to have on me. Yeah, I think I'll do that. But first, breakfast. I'm starving. I managed to drag myself out of bed and head downstairs to make myself some breakfast. I keep it simple, just some frozen waffles. Waffles. Frozen waffles! Pinnacles of fine dining, I know, but it works, it works. Once I'm done with breakfast, I pop back into my room, just to quickly change and then I'm off. We're going to probably see Natsuki in Downtown Street. Ah, the city. Recently, I've been more and more fond of it. There's something about seeing people of all the walks of life just going about their daily business that just intrigues me. The atmosphere of the city is so much different than the suburbs. There's a sort of live and let live attitude shared by those of the street, and for some reason, I find it comforting. I feel like I was born a city dweller, but I got stuck in the suburbs. Hey, I wouldn't want to live in the city. I like being out where I can go into the city like in a 10 to 15 minute drive. That's awesome, you know? That way you can have both sides of life. You could have the city life and you can have the suburbs. Oh well, maybe someday I'll finally move out and get an apartment downtown. Don't know why you would. Someday. I'm guessing this is Salty. Huh? I spin around and to my surprise, Sayori. Oh god, Sayori, stop with the cigarettes, baby. I see Sayori standing right behind me. Sorry. Oh, hey, Sayori. Oh. Hey, Salties, how are you doing? Sorry, I had a frog in my throat. I'm alright, just taking a stroll. How are you? I'm good. I'm just out for a walk. Really? Huh? How coincidental. Is you spying on me? Well, it's not like we could be blamed for taking a walk in the city. It is beautiful. Best part of it's the park, you know, the one we always used to go to. Oh yeah, I remember that. We used to run around and play ball. I can't help myself from smiling, and neither can Sayori. Good times. Yeah, I miss them. Me too. We should try to hang out more often outside of the literature club. Yeah, that sounds fun. You know, I'm actually pretty hungry right now. Maybe I should treat Sayori to lunch. I can get my money out of an ATM. Then again, Mom said to spend my money wisely. And going out to lunch would probably be fairly costly. I don't want to go broke. There's also the slight chance that Natsuki might see us and get the wrong impression. This sounds like it's gonna be a... I'm gonna save over this one. This is gonna be a decision. Decisions. I don't see why there'd be any problem with buying her lunch, you know? We're just friends hanging out. Hey, you hungry at all? And we have no commitment with Natsuki yet, so... Actually, yeah, I am. Why? I was just thinking, we're trying to spend some more time together as friends, right? Yeah? Sayori averts her eyes. Because I dropped the... As friends, you know. We're just best buddies. So you want to go get some lunch or something? My treat, of course, best buddy. Sayori quickly ponders my proposal, which is weird. Because usually when it comes to food, she doesn't hesitate. Fine, she looks back at me. You know, Salty, I'd like that. Great, do you have any place in mind? Oh, yeah, actually, it's just down the block. Alright, then lead the way. Sayori, with a smile, begins down the street, motioning for me to follow her. I happily oblige, and I did not fart. I just blew my tongue. I do that sometimes, okay? When I screw up. It's not a fart. A full meal, and an hour later, Sayori and I back on the street. The food was alright, nothing too special. Sayori and I cut up in a bunch while we were eating. We talked about our classes, family life, and of course poetry. Sayori had definitely noticed Natsuki's influence on my style. When I admitted to it, she seems a bit disappointed. But she's happy now. It's only a sight for sore eyes. There's one thing we didn't talk about that I wanted to bring up, though. Hey, Sayori? What's up? I've been meaning to ask you. How do you think the club is going regarding the whole festival fiasco? So the whole festival fiasco is a lot more prominent as a event that happened in Natsuki's storyline. It seemed like it was over and done with Yuri like immediately. But that might also be because I chose Natsuki's side and not Monika's. Oh. I don't know, Salty. Everyone's practiced super hard, but it was all for nothing. Hey, come on now. Things have gotten better, right? Yeah, you're right. I think everyone's gotten over it. The Halloween party really helped ease everyone's nerves. Indeed, that was a good night. I was suddenly overwhelmed by floods of memory about that night. The poems, the stories. Kakuri-san. Stop thinking about that, you idiot. Salty, you alright? Oh yeah, I'm fine. And the whole Halloween thing also plays a bigger role too. That's interesting. Sayori eyes me skeptically. You sure? Yes, Sayori. Stop being a mom. If you're sure. Then a slight moment of awkward silence. I'll be heading home now. You coming along? I'm okay. I think I'll walk around some more. It's just so pretty. Alright, well, I'll see ya. Bye, Salty. With that, Sayori and I head in the opposite direction. Overall, today was a good day. Got some cash, spent time with Sayori. I'd say I was relatively productive. And finally, I'm home. In the nick of time, too, apparently. She's calling me back. Hello again. Twice in one day, eh? It's a mother's duty to worry about her one and only son, you know? Anyway, how was your day? Do anything productive with it? I was alright. Went out to lunch with Sayori. Really? How is she? She's alright. Did you know she was vice president of the literature club? No, I did not. How did you come across this fact? Oh, well, I'm in the literature club. I hear Mom laughing on the other end. I never would have expected that my little boy would join a literature club. Hey, what's that supposed to be? You're a fucking nerd! That's what she says as she hangs up. She laughs some more. Yay! Oh, nothing? So what do you guys do exactly? Well, when I joined, it was all about writing and sharing poems, but then, oh my god, did it converge into some sort of horror mess. Exorcism, crisis, and... God, you don't remind me, Mom. Well, when I joined, it was all about writing and sharing poems. Now, though, it's more just about hanging out space for the girls and I. Girls, you say? I could practically see Mom's raise an eyebrow. Hey, it's not like that. But will it be like that eventually? I don't know. Well, don't hold your breath, Salty. You're a fine young man. I'm sure you could easily get a girlfriend if you try. Yeah, you'd think. What? Trouble in paradise? Well, yes, but not in the way you think. Care to elaborate, then? I'd rather not get into it. It's a long story. Alright, but you better tell me everything once I get home, deal? Deal. Perfect. So have you been taking care of yourself? Have you been eating? Yes, Mom. Okay, just making sure. I roll my eyes. It's not like I don't know how to take care of myself. But she's a mama. She gotta ask her about her baby. It's nice having someone there, though. Hey, Mom. Yeah? One second. I had a burp. I love you. Haha, I love you too, Salty. I checked the kitchen clock. It's about 6 o'clock. I think I'll make some dinner now. Alright, I won't keep you. Have a good evening. And you. Click. Wow, they have more of a relationship in this one. I sigh. Well, I might as well eat something. I'll keep it light, though. I had a heavy lunch earlier. Yay! Progress! I'm freaking out. Like, I'm hoping this is recording. It should be. If you're seeing this is recorded. It's Sunday. Ooh, got some new music. I like it. I got a text from Natsuki last night asking if I wanted to make some bentos with her today. Ooh, bentos. I was kind of out of nowhere, but it's not like I have a full schedule. So of course I said yes. She could be here any minute now. Oh, I should probably grab some cash since we're going shopping. This time I won't be able to... It won't be because I forgot to go shopping on my own time. Which is good, because I enjoy not getting yelled at. As soon as I reach my bedroom, I hear the front door swing open. Salty, you here? Yeah, just a minute. No doorbell, eh? What? It's not like I haven't been here before. Just don't go breaking my door. No promises. It's kinda. Natsuki smiles slyly. You need to be careful. This is an anime, Natsuki. You could walk in while Salty's changing. You say that now, but you're the one who's gonna be paying for it. Excuse me, you're the one who loaded. You're the one who's loaded. Why should I have to pay for it? Loaded. I laugh. Don't know where you got that from, but I can assure you I am not loaded. Yeah, welcome to the club. Natsuki averts her eyes. Alright, enough talk. Let's get to shopping. Sounds good. Follow me. I know a really good shop for bento supplies. Right behind you. She's a poor girl. She don't got money. We should marry her. Get her into the life of money. I trail behind Natsuki. No, don't marry. Don't marry for money. And, don't marry someone because you feel sorry about their whole existence. Marry for love. There you go. I trail behind Natsuki as we head towards the city. At this time of year, the gray skies loom in slight contrast against the color of the city lights. The sights aren't much different from yesterday, but they're pretty nonetheless. Feeling a bit social today, I give some passerbys a modest head bow. That's my equivalent of being social too. Just kind of give people like a, hey, I acknowledge you existed. That's good enough for me. There's a casual greeting. They do the same back. Geez, you're a social butterfly today. What can I say? The city puts me in a good mood. Really? Why? Well, I don't know. It's just pretty, I guess. It's a nice change of pace from the suburbs, that's for sure. I guess you're right. I don't like the noise, but I do enjoy going out. Oh, here's the place. Natsuki points to the sign of a small shop adjacent to the sidewalk. Comb 7. I've never heard of this place in my life. You've been missing out then. This place is actually pretty popular with tourists, and for good reason. They literally have the best rice ever. Do they serve it, or is it just something you can buy? Both. And they got the gay beer! I keep hearing something behind me. I'm freaking out. As I walk inside, I ponder whether or not to get myself a bowl. Well, if I do, I'll have to get Natsuki one too. Yeah, of course. You treat the people. Hey, you want a bowl? What? Do you want a bowl of rice? My treat. Yes! I mean, yeah, sure. Alright, you get the bento stuff. I'll go get some rice. Deal? Sure. Natsuki collects why did she give a kind of a vibe, like a sure, like, you know, I don't know. Natsuki collects when we need and head for the register. I follow behind her with our lunch. Did I make her pay for the bento stuff? I hope not. She pays for the groceries and I pay for the rice. No, you're supposed to pay for all of it. As we walk out the store, I can't help but notice that Natsuki is struggling with the bag. Do you want me to? I got it. If you insist. Don't bite my head off, please. It's been about 10 minutes since we got home, and the kitchen is already a mess. First thing Natsuki and I did when we arrived was eat our lunch. Natsuki was right. That's probably the best rice I've ever had. What can you do with rice? I know you can put some sort of seasonings on it. It makes it a lot better, but rice is rice. But that might be just my American outlook on things. There's some sort of seasoning on the vegetable that was amazing. I made them melt in my mouth. I see now why this place is so popular. The kitchen's not as bad as it was when we made the Halloween cookies, but there's chopped vegetables and a bit of rice all over the countertop. Natsuki and I divided the job up evenly. I was in charge of cutting the vegetables, and she was in charge of cutting the meat. Natsuki was busy cutting the sausage so they looked like little octopi, so I put all the vegetables in a pot to boil. About to put in the spinach when Natsuki comes over to the stove. Remember, put in the stems first, then the leaves. Once it starts boiling again, take it out and put it in the cold water. Right. You soak it in the soy sauce after that, yeah? It's more of a light coat, but basically, wring it out a bit once you put the soy sauce on, and then let it soak. Got it? How about how are the sausages looking? Like all the girls have cooking skills so far. See for yourself. Natsuki motions to her workspace. Not bad at all. Natsuki smiles proudly, inciting a smile from me. As she finishes up with the sausage and chicken, I coat the spinach in soy sauce and let it stir. Once that's finished, I begin making the spinach tamagoyaki. I place vegetable oil in a hot pan, then I pour on a beaten egg. I put an egg in hot and sour soup the other day, and it was really good. That's what that reminded me of. I'm hungry. Once it's fully cooked, I take the spinach and place it on the egg, turning it into a mini roll. Repeat the progress again, resulting in 2 rolls, one for each of us. Natsuki cooked the meat while I was working on the tamagoyaki, and now it's the only onigiri and the vegetable left. That. Here, you finish the potato salad. I'll work on the onigiri. So that's good. Natsuki and I switched workstations, so that's how she's at the stove. Taking the cooked carrot and potatoes, I added in vinegar, sugar, and some black pepper. Once it's even stirred, I add in a cucumber, corn, and mayonnaise to complete the salad. Natsuki is still working on onigiri, so I start putting together the bentos. She quickly finishes the onigiri if it's in the box. Well then, I think that's it. Almost, one more thing. I don't know, Nat, it looks pretty full. It's small, don't worry. Natsuki grabs a pair of chopsticks and adds some sesame seeds. Here, look at this. Using the chopsticks, Natsuki gently attaches 2 sesame seeds to each sausage. See, I gave them eyes. I lean in and get a bit of view. Yeah, you did. Cute. Oh no, you said the C word! I placed the top of the bento boxes and stacked them on top of each other. Ta-da! Natsuki laughs. You're a dope. Get right back at you. Excuse me. You heard me. Ah, they're getting all flirty. Natsuki jabs me in the arm. Ow, that hurts. You deserved it. Just for that, I take the bento box and raise them above my head. I'm taking your bento. Hey, give that back. Nope, it's mine now. Is she gonna take a big offense to that because I'm taking her food? Nope, it's mine now. Give it to me! Natsuki fruitlessly jumps up and down trying to grab the bentos from me. Okay. I bring one of the boxes back down. Oh, thank God. Here you go. Natsuki reaches for the box, but in one swift motion I push it back out of her reach. Hey! She resumes jumping. Oh, we got cute face. There we go. Are we dancing? Cool. Eventually she gives up, resting her arms on my shoulder. We're both laughing, so it takes us a moment to realize the position we're in. Damn. Once I do, I immediately stop laughing and my cheeks go red. I actually kind of like that one better. It seems Natsuki noticed as well. Instead of pulling away immediately, though, she just stares into my eyes. I can feel her breath on my chest. Her beautiful pink eyes are wide open, and her mouth is slightly parted. What is happening? You're gonna get some! Natsuki? Suddenly she pulls away. She averts her eyes. Desperately, I try to save the situation, the only way I know how. You still want your bento? Natsuki nods her head, still not looking at me. I handed her one of the boxes, and she hesitantly takes it. I'm gonna go now. Okay, I'll walk you out. You don't. Natsuki stops herself. Never mind. In awkward silence, Natsuki and I walk to the door. She slips on her coat, opens the door, and starts out without a word. Natsuki, wait. She turns around, confused. I place my hand on her shoulder and she tenses up. See you at the club. See ya. Without another word, Natsuki rushes out of the door. I'm left reflecting on what just happened. What exactly happened? Was it an accident? Just a misunderstanding? I don't know. I have a bunch of questions and plenty of time to answer them. I should probably clean first, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we had a reaction. Sir? Huh? Oh, wait, that's not her. Oh, Salty, what a nice surprise. What's up? Are you doing anything right now? Technically, no. This is like the one day this week I don't have meetings. Meetings, taxes, and more meetings. The working world sure is a joy. Yeah, I can imagine. Isn't university fun, though? It is, right up until finals. Anyway, I was about to head out, but if you want to talk, then let's talk. Oh, are you sure? I just have a couple questions about the homework. Yes, I'm sure. I don't have anywhere to be. Here, have a seat. Sakurai pulls a chair up to his desk, monitoring for me to sit in it. Okay, so I know overproduction was one of the causes of the stock market crash. What was the other one? Let me answer your question with a question. Have you been taking notes at all? I know you're supposed to be honest with your teachers, but how exactly do you tell them you haven't been taking notes? Your silence speaks volumes, Salty. I begin to sink down to my seat. Sakurai just chuckles. Haha, don't worry, Salty. I know how boring taking notes is. I was a high schooler once too, you know. Back when the good old days when we had to rise to the anthem of Hitler. Forgot his name. Forgot the dictator's name for a minute. Of course, if you develop a habit of not taking notes, you'll be like me and barely end up graduating on time. You almost failed? Haha, are you kidding me? I was almost failing my entire third year. I finally learned how to take good notes in university. That was the hard way, though. Trust me, it's better to learn now than to learn in the real world. I never learned. I turned out okay. I'm a YouTuber with 17 subscribers. Do you want me to slow down a bit? Will that help? What? No, the pace is perfectly fine. I'm just a bit lazy. I can relate to that too much. Another shared laugh. Now to finally answer your question. Main reason the stock market crash was overproduction and installment buying. That's the credit cards, yeah? Precisely. And where the stock market crashed on October 29th, 1929, also known as the Great Depression. And that's pretty much why the 1930s was such an unstable decade. Does it all make sense? Yeah, it does. Thank you, sir. The clarity is much appreciated. All good. I've always happy to help a student, especially when they take the initiative to see me after lessons. It happens less than you think. Anyway, I got to get going. See you tomorrow. Have a good day, sir. With that, I take my bag and head for the literature club. I know Natsuki's probably gonna be mad that I'm late, but I'd like to say it's worth it. I'm starting to really like Sakurai. He's the first teacher I've ever really connected with. I like the guy, and it seems he likes me too. Uh-oh. At least I hope so. Maybe we're going for the Sakurai route. Opening the door to the literature club, I see Yuri, Sayori, and Monica at the front of the room. Natsuki isn't anywhere to be seen, though. Uh-oh. Hey, guys. Hi, Salty. Hey, Salty, you're a bit late today. Something come up? Oh, yeah, there you are. Where were you? Natsuki's suddenly interjection startles me. Jeez, where did you come from? The closet, duh. Where did you come from? Uh-oh. I was just talking to a teacher. About? Homework? Natsuki eyes me suspiciously. What's that look for? You know what it's for. No, I don't. Natsuki shakes her head and walks back to the closet. Hey, I'm serious. Sure. Where exactly do you think I came from then, huh? Well, I think that you were off with other girls, baka! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rush over the closet trying to figure out the source of the crash. To my surprise, I see ceramic pieces scattered all across the floor. Is that? What was that noise? Monica calls from the other side of the room. It was Yuri's tea set. Oh, shite. Oh, shite. Okay. It's not that big a deal. I mean, it kind of is. She's got to be pissed. It was Yuri's tea set. The rest of the girls rush over to the closet. Monica and Sayori both look nervous, and Yuri. I'm not really sure how to describe her face. She looks absolutely devastated. Yet she seems about 3 seconds away from murdering Natsuki. Was that her tea set that her mom got her? Dude. I could see her fist tightening with every passing second. Yuri, I'm... Natsuki averts her eyes. It was an honest mistake. I'm sure it was. There's sort of a retained quality to Yuri's face, like she's holding something back. That tea set cost 6,800 yen. Yuri paused, and I can almost hear her grinding her teeth. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to pay for it. Are you kidding me? I don't have that kind of money. Well, then you should have been more careful. Yuri had his fire in her eyes now, comparable only to the argument on the second day in the club. Natsuki doesn't look like she's backing down, though. This is gonna get ugly. Put on your boxing gloves. Hey, I said I was sorry. If I remember correctly, you said it was an honest accident. There's no mention of an apology. Fine then. I'm sorry. There. You happy? Yuri scoffs. Just what I expect from someone as egotistical and narrow-minded as you. It's never your fault, is it? It's always the other person who's at fault. It's their wrongdoing, not yours. It was an honest mistake. I said that, did I not? Or were you not listening? Natsuki clenches a fist, and Yuri stares because it becomes even more icy. They're really going at it, aren't they? The last time I entered on an argument was the festival. So I think it's best if I step this one out. Was I not listening? My goodness, you self-centered, arrogant... Sorry, Edbert. Was I not listening? My goodness, your self-centered arrogance knows no bounds. All I asked for was an apology, and for you to repay me for the tea set. And yet, you treat me like this was for some simple asking for reparation? Face it, you're a spoiled, egotistical brat. I don't have 7,000 yen. Why am I the bad guy for not being rich? Excuse me if my parents aren't rich. The fire in Yuri's eyes dims slightly when Natsuki mentions her parents. She shrugs it off and the fire erupts again, more intense than before. Why is it so hard for you to apologize? Even when you're blatantly at fault, you still struggle to admit it. Instead, you throw the blame onto other people, because you're too immature to apologize like a normal human. I'm immature? I wasn't the one who started a whole argument just because Salty didn't like my poetry. Looks like we've come full circle, yeah. Great. You're still hung up on that? My goodness, you're insecure about your poetry. Shut the hell up! Stop! Sayori suddenly interjects, startles everyone in the room. Come on, guys, please. You guys arguing is what's tearing the club apart. I hate it when we fight. I love you guys, and seeing this just... Sayori begins to tear up. Can we please stop? Yuri, I know you're mad at that Natsuki broke your tea set. And Natsuki, I know you're mad that Yuri is mad. But why do we always have to argue with each other? Come on, we're friends. We're friends. Why can't we act like it? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Natsuki and Yuri look at the ground, ashamed. Truth be told, I mean... Natsuki could pay it off some way else, you know? Like maybe bake Yuri a bunch of cupcakes or something? I don't know. Alright, Sayori sits still, trying fruitlessly to suppress her tears. Monica walks up behind her and places a reassuring hand on her shoulder. After what seems like an eternity, Natsuki finally speaks. Yuri, I'm sorry. I'm just... Money's kind of a sensitive topic. Yuri looks up, meeting Natsuki's gaze. I understand. They're friends again! The music's back. Perhaps we could divide the cost 50-50? You're willing to do that? Yuri nods. Yeah, 50-50, that sounds good. I'm sorry for being mean, I didn't mean it. I must apologize as well. I lost my temper and I lashed out at you. I hope you could forgive me. You're forgiven, Yuri. As are you, Natsuki. See, this is so much better. I'm glad you guys could work things out. It makes me happy. Sayori grabs Yuri and Natsuki, pulling them into a tight group hug. Aww, there you go. That's enough, Sayori. Natsuki pulls away from the group, rubbing her neck. Jeez, you almost choked me to death. She has that habit. Sorry. I guess I got a bit carried away. Oh my god. There's no need to apologize, sir. Your heart was in the right place, and that's what matters. I can't help but smile to myself as how quickly that fight was breaking up. At first glance, you think the apologies were sincere, but nah, the way I see it, while Yuri and Natsuki butt heads every now and again, I don't really think there are any real ill will between them. Yeah, in the heat of the moment, stuff gets said, stuff that makes the hostility seem more exaggerated than it actually is. But if my time with Natsuki had taught me anything, yeah, she could be intimidating, but she could also be all bark and not so much of a bite. Anyway, with people like Sayori around, you can always rest easy, knowing that any fight will be quickly dealt with. Either way, the club is at its best when it's just us having fun, like the Halloween party. Seeing everyone getting along puts a smile on my face. Alright, someone needs to clean this up. Salty, you do it. What? Why me? Because I don't want to do it. The girls share a chuckle. I really don't feel like arguing, especially after all that. Sigh. Fine. I was joking, Salty. I can do it. Nah, it's alright. Natsuki reaches in the closet and pulls out a broom. I'm doing it. Alright then. Go right ahead. Natsuki begins cleaning up the tea set while the rest of the girls go back to their usual business. Guess I'll read for a bit. What else is there to do? Things didn't end in catastrophe. This might be the end of this episode. I think this will. I need to check to make sure everything's going okay with OBS. But we're still at school. One more. Well, that just about wraps things up, doesn't it? Good meeting today, guys. I saw a lot of good discussions. I'll see everybody on Monday. Enjoy the weekend. With that, the girls and I began to pack up. Natsuki and I decided to make walking home together a routine thing. Aw, dude, you were totally supposed to be working with Sayori, though. And she was like, oh, if Natsuki ever asked, would you go with Natsuki? And you're like, yep. It is nice spending just a bit more time with her, but I can't help thinking about what Sayori said back in September about all this. I forgot how I had answered her, to be honest. But regardless, if I was keeping my word or not, Natsuki and I were walking home together. Hey, can you hurry up? Hold on, I'm almost done. How hard is it to pack up your stuff? Harder than you think. So why didn't I finish before you, huh? You're a first year, you can't talk. Natsuki jabs me in the arm. I expected as much. I've learned that if you make a joke about Natsuki's height, age, or manga taste, you're getting smacked in some way or another. Of course, I prefer it when it's used in a joking manner. How? You deserved it. Did I, though? Natsuki rolls her eyes at me. You're an idiot. Yeah. I finally finish packing up and Natsuki joins us. Natsuki at the door. See ya. Natsuki waves at the girls. I do the same. Bye, guys. Yuri and Sayori wave in silence. I noticed a sort of sad smile on Sayori's face. Oh, she's all sad. You ever seen Scott Pilgrim? Well, yeah, Knives is okay with a breakup, and all of a sudden you see her, she's like, no. That's what Sayori's doing right now. No. That smile ingrains itself in my brain, and Natsuki and I start. That smile ingrains itself in my brain, and Natsuki and I start for our house. Does she want to walk home with me? Is that it? If so, then I just ditched her. Great, now I feel bad. It's all gray. Look at the gray sky. Why didn't she say anything? Was she just too shy? Or maybe she didn't want to hurt Natsuki's feelings. Why a lot of things? Hey, you good? Natsuki finger snaps right in front of my face. Huh? Oh, yeah, sorry. Natsuki eyes me suspiciously. I was just thinking about Sayori. Last time you talked about Sayori near a girl, they got all mad. Sayori? Yeah, we've been trying to hang out more, like we used to. So, you know. Yeah, sure. Is that frustration written on her face? Was it because I mentioned hanging out with Sayori? Yeah, probably. Ooh, I have an idea. She'll love this. Hey, Natsuki. What? You want to go hang out at the library? Depends. On? Suddenly, Natsuki stops dead in her track. We're right near her house. I'm wondering what got her attention. There's nothing out of the ordinary from what I see. There's a car in her driveway, but that's it. Yeah, let's go to the library. Natsuki makes a 180 and begins walking in the opposite direction. I trail behind her. It's her dad. Her dad's home. I would question her further, but she seems irritated or something. Pushing Natsuki never ends well. Do you have that volume of Red Autumn? Ah, crap. Sorry, it totally slipped my mind. They'll have it at the library, I'm sure. Yeah, but the library's copies are all torn up and worn. Yours aren't. Well, I take care of my manga. Unlike those low-life savages. You could say that again. The first novel in the series is always the most worn because people who have never handled manga in their life will take it out, trying to get into it. And then they'll read it left to right. Amateur. Oh, and they'll read it left to right. Amateurs! Tisk, tisk. Natsuki and I can't help but laugh. Ah, here we are. Let's get inside already, I'm freezing. It's not that cold, says the guy with a full-on winter jacket. This is a very comfortable jacket, I will have you know. And yes, it's very well insulated. Maybe you should share the jacket with each other. As we walk into the library, past a bunch of vending machines. One machine in particular catches my eye. Ooh, coffee. I could go for some right about now. Coffee? Coffee? Well, at least you don't drink tea. What's wrong with coffee? Yeah, it's too bland. You need to add like a million different things to make it taste good. I prefer hot chocolate. Ah, a respectable choice. Hot chocolate is good, but I like the caffeine. Yeah, black coffee is disgusting. People who drink it are probably psychopaths. Natsuki laughs. That seems about right. Here, I'll get us a table. You can get your coffee. Natsuki walks off, leaving me alone with the machine. What to get? What to get? Coffee sounds good right about now. This machine is being slower than usual, so Natsuki managed to find a seat and come back before I have my coffee. We're right over here. Natsuki points to the table at the other end of the room. Got it. Coffee in hand, I walk over the table and plop my stuff down. Natsuki joins me shortly thereafter. What kind of coffee did you get? Fresh vanilla with cream and sugar. You know, the usual. What kind of coffee do you drink? I'm a fan of caramel, to be honest. Caramel? Like coffee with caramel sauce or caramel flavored coffee? What's the difference? I just said the difference. Yeah, whatever. Tastes the same to me. Well, there's probably a slight difference. Can it, Mr. Coffee Expert? Fine, fine. I'm just saying. Natsuki rolls her eyes. You're about 2 seconds away from being smacked. Oh yeah, let's see it then, shorty. Shut up. I laugh, but Natsuki doesn't. Uh-oh. I may have struck a nerve there. I should probably apologize. Alright, that was a bit far on my part. My bad. Natsuki death glare tones down a bit, but she still seems agitated. Are you really that self-conscious about your height? Natsuki averts her eyes, staring out the window at the falling snow. The stillness of the library only works to make the air even more tense. In what seems like an eternity, she sighs and turns back to me. Her gaze shifts to the ground, still not meeting mine. Yeah. It's like... She shakes her head. I don't know. I don't know why I'm self-conscious or why I should be, but I am. I'm only first year, but I'm still one of the smallest girls in the school. It's... Once again, she turns to look out the window. You wouldn't understand. Actually, I do. The small creatures are the first ones to get eaten in the animal kingdom. Sorry. I do get where you're coming from, though. Well, if it's any consolation, anyway, who thinks less of you because of your size is a complete idiot. You're a great person, Natsuki. You're a great poet and an even better cook. How tall you are doesn't change any of that. She turns around, looks me in the eye. Do you really mean that? Of course I do. You know that. Why? Because it's the truth, that's why. Once again, Natsuki averts her eyes. She has a facial expression that I can't quite make out of the meaning of. Both sip our respective drinks in silence. Suddenly I have an idea. Yo, Natsuki. Yeah? Can I see your hot chocolate? She raises an eyebrow as she tightens her grip on the cup. Why exactly? I have an idea, trust me. I keep slipping with her voice. Reluctantly, Natsuki slides her hot coffee across the table. I take the cap off and begin pouring in my coffee. Hey, what are you doing? Natsuki snatches her cup back, causing me to spill some coffee on the table. What the heck was that for? Try it. I motion to her cup. Reluctantly, she slowly raises the cup to her lips and takes a sip. Her eyes quickly widen. Holy crap. Is it good? She hands me the cup, and I take a swig. Wow, this is actually much better than I thought it would be. I'm a genius. I doubt you're the first person to combine coffee and hot chocolate. Hey, you never know. Natsuki rolls her eyes, taking back her cup. Hey. Excuse me, this is my drink. I'm not sharing. Aw, come on, please, please. Natsuki nods her head. Go get your own drink. I have my own drink. Then why do you want mine? Yours is hot chocolate. So you admit hot chocolate is better than coffee. Crap. Told you so. Yeah, keep rubbing it in. I will, thank you. And all that sugar's going to your head, isn't it? God, you sound like my dad. You must drink hot chocolate often then. Yeah, I wish. My dad's a stickler about food. It's so annoying. My dad's the same way. At least he was. Oh. I'm sorry, I guess. Oh, no, it's not that. He's not dead. My parents are divorced, that's all. Oh, okay. That's why my mom is never home. She's always out on business trips nowadays. Pretty much live by myself. Lucky. I'd kill to live alone. It's not as glamorous as it seems. It actually gets pretty lonely. Yeah, you said something about that before the festival. Is that why? Pretty much. I've always been sort of a loner. It's not that I'm not a social person, it's just I never really felt like making friends, you know? Yeah, I understand. Sayori is like my only childhood friend, and even then, we drifted apart. Joining the literature club was actually a pretty big step for me. Didn't Sayori, like, drag you to the club or something? Nah, I joined willingly. I get to hang out with you, so I'd say it was worth it. Natsuki's cheeks suddenly turned a bright color of red. Yeah, sure, whatever. Baka, you're really nice. Thanks, I try. Thank you for that. No need to thank me. Really, it's my pleasure. Oh, before I forget, what was up with Yuri's tea set? Don't remind me. It was an honest accident, but she just overreacted like she always does. Well, not always actually. Excuse me. Now that I think about it, what are you saying exactly? I don't know, I was just thinking about it, and I realized that Yuri and I really started to not like each other around the time when you joined. Uh-oh. Yeah, I noticed that too. What, you knew Yuri before the club? Oh, no, not that. I was saying I noticed that you two started fighting when I joined the club. Yeah. I never understood Yuri. She's always been kind of arrogant, especially about literature. It always annoys me, but I never brought it up. Except for that one time, but that's just because she ticked me off. I don't like just going up to people and saying stuff like that. I only do it when they make me mad, you know. Yeah, I noticed that about you. Although I'm still curious why Yuri's acted different after I joined. I talked to Tsuyoi and she said she noticed it too. She probably had a crush on you. Wait, really? You think? I mean, probably. Why? Do you have a crush on her? No, not really. I do have a crush, but it's not on her. She's nice and all, just not my type. You do have a crush. Who is it? I'd rather not say. Fine, keep your secrets. I'll find out eventually. Yeah, you will. Sure. The conversation trails off and Natsuki and I go to our respective novels. It's dark now. Huh, it's pretty dark outside. Wait. I'm gonna take a swig. First swig of the recording. Not too bad. It's pretty dark outside. I look outside the window, staring at a glowing moon. Yeah, it is. Jeez, it's only 6. That's winter for you. I'll be heading out. Are we making more bentos this Sunday? Yeah, definitely. Just become our church. Sounds good. I'll see you then, Natsuki. See ya, Salty. We wave goodbye and head off to our respective homes. Hey, it's over. I think that's gonna be it for tonight. It's getting closer to some juicy stuff. Everything's going well. Hopefully the recording's okay. Yay! Uh-oh. We got depressing music. Alright. Well, we'll find out why it's depressing next time. Y'all take care. Sorry it's late. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.